lot of it is play, and a lot of it is a lot of turmoil internally. Honestly, I had to go through. I went through a lot mentally, and that prepared. That's I'll say so. I talked about this at one point. Being a dancer, choreographer, artist of any kind in general, like you're being not only are you being asked to perform, like remember movements for an extended period amount of time, specifically making sure every little piece is on alignment, or else it's like that's not it, right? So you're being critiqued on that. You're critiqued on your physicality, right? You're asked to do things for, like, you're going to back up for this person. So you're doing that. You're copying other people's whole personas. So you become a copycat as well.
Yeah.
Like,
mimicry.
So it prepared me a lot. And you gave me tough skin because there's so many times you get no's, and sometimes it's not for anything that you can control, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, hey, we're looking for an Asian 5'4" dancer, and I'm like, that ain't me. Like,
with red hair and and a third nipple.
In a third, look, and sometimes what was, and I know back in the day too, and I'm not sure if they still kind of do that. I direct book a lot more now than anything, which grateful is but it's like even when they know what they're looking for, they'll still call out, have like a cast. They used to have like casting calls. And be like, yeah, all these casts, come on, just to fill the studio up so they could get film, and know that they don't even need, and they already know the type that they're looking for. And they're like, come in and be you, man. Sometimes that makes me want to slap people, but like, could you tell me what you actually get? Because if that was the case, it would be a different story. They just have a narrative that they like people to believe, and then they go tell them that they're fat and ugly and that they can't dance, and then those people either commit suicide or do things that are like, or have a whole they couldn't hack it, and so those people end up with body dysmorphia. I mean even body dysmorphia, like not low self-esteem, like not being feeling alone, like nobody cares, like all those things can happen, especially if you don't have a support system behind you that's like there to like lift you when the going get tough, and especially then when you're fighting for that one spot, and they weren't even paying, and they weren't even paying you, like it's like the basketball player will get $10 million, you're gonna get 20 cents on the dollar. I was like, it's like, bro, but it's gotten a lot better. You learn how to market yourself better, but if you are into that, but all that to say, it helped that it's helped me build this character that you see today. Because I am a character built. I talked to my friend about this. What I do is I take characteristics I like, and I've lived with a lot of different human beings in general in my life, different ethnicities of humans. So, like, I've been exposed to so many different ways of living. And it's like, oh, shoot, these people do that. Oh, they have a trait that I like. I never knew that. I never learned that when I was a kid. So, like, my mind would be constantly being blown, like, oh, they live like this? Oh, wait, they do what? You do. And, like, for me, it's like, it's like the whole nature versus nurture thing in environment. So, like, like I get put in a whole, like, it's crazy. It's real. You put yourself in a new environment. What I realized is I could take the traits that I wanted and leave what I didn't like. I could put the trait on and act in that trait, because especially if I thought that it was like, oh, they get this and this and that when they do this and that. Oh, do I like doing that? So I try it, and if I liked it, I keep it. But then if I started to feel like, oh, this doesn't feel right in my body, it's out. Just like dance, or if I watch something, it's like, does this feel right in my body when I'm choreographing? Does it like, can I like ooze through it? Can I like flow through it? Is it like perfect? Am I finding the right moments to captivate and capture someone and allow them to feel something? What do I feel? So, and it's all about a feeling, because again, feelings are nothing but belief systems, and belief systems are nothing but thoughts and thoughts are nothing but energy that is in movement, because your thoughts create your belief systems, right? And then those turn into habits. I think they talk about these things in like atomic habits and stuff as well. But and
that's
also like stuff. think I'm talking about also briefing mentioning Dr. Joe Dispenza. All his work is he's amazing. Yeah, and as you can tell, I've kind of gone a lot of places, from kind of like spirituality all the way to neuroscience, back to choreography, back to now I'm over here at AI, and but like all these parts, and then they create this version of me, and then the gamification piece allows me to play, and I get to play in it, and it makes life so much fun. So yeah.
I like that. And, you know, when you say that you're a character, I think, you know, some people might misunderstand that as not being genuine, but I don't see it as that. I see it as like you are you with these enhancements. Is that closer to what, closer to the truth? Like, like you've got this armor, you've got this helmet, you've got this bow, you know, that kind of thing.
So imagine this. For people who have that thought, when people walk in the room, they ask you, "Oh, when people call you something outside of what you believe you are, you're saying, oh, that's not my character."
Always remember, you are not alone. Catch full episodes every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.